Simon from Vela Sound, and here we are with Hannah and Bob from Ian.
Hiya.
Okay, let's get going. How are you guys? How has your festival been?
I mean, I've been here as a punter a few times. Bob's your actual first time coming at all.
Oh, you're an ArcTangent virgin?
Yeah.
Oh.
The first band on the Thursday, and I've never been before.
The first band you ever saw at ArcTangent was your own band.
Was your own band?
Yeah.
That's very impressive, I've got to say.
It was quite good. Yeah.
So, I've got to say, how was it? I mean, as a punter, it was unbelievably brilliant, I've got to say. It was one of the best opening bands I think I've seen at ArcTangent. It
Oh, wow.
absolutely blew me away. But genuinely, how was it for you guys?
It was kind of weird. Like, you know, obviously we used to playing in little venues, so I think the most we've ever played to is probably 200 or 300 people, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
And I think in other bands we've been in, we probably played to slightly bigger crowds, but like obviously nothing like that.
Yeah.
So we were properly wrecking it, but it was like I gave everyone a beta blocker apart from you. You didn't want to take one.
I don't want those beaters blocked.
Let the beaters flow.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But it was like the second, well, certainly for me, second I walked on stage.
Yeah.
And I think it's partly to do with the audiences at ArcTangent. They're so like open and benign, and like there's none of that like, come on then, impress us. Everyone's
Yeah,
just like,
exactly.
what have you got? Are you going to be my new favourite band? You know,
Yeah,
like so.
exactly. They're very like into it. They're very like opening, aren't they?
Totally. Everyone, you know, people come here because they really fucking love music. They don't come here, you know, like people go to Glastonbury where they don't particularly give a shit about the bands, right?
Yeah.
So it just, the second I walked on stage, felt very relaxed. I could see people in the audience that I knew, and like,
I can see a few Ian t-shirts.
we can see Ian t-shirts, which is
I've
lovely.
seen quite a few Ian t-shirts.
Well,
I think you've made a lot of fans.
We've
Serious.
sold out completely in merch.
Really?
All t-shirts, all the records on the first day, I
There's
think.
no more.
You're kidding me?
No.
You sold out of all the records now. We don't
I
even
was,
have any.
and the thing is, I was talking to a guy after your set, and he was telling me the story about he turned up with his friend who happened to be called Ian. So they went, right, we're going to see these guys, and he was so blown away, he instantly went and got himself a t-shirt.
We do sell a lot of merch to people called Ian.
Yeah.
It's quite a good
We
marketing
didn't
tactic.
realise. Yeah, we should have called it.
I mean,
It's a really popular name.
I've got to ask, how did that name come about? I mean,
I mean, it's kind of a joke. Like, I think, so just before I joined, it was spelled I-Y-A-N, right? And was that was like Ian, like, it was just a kind of nonsense word.
Yeah.
And then I think one of our friends was like, oh, it sounds like Ian. And then we were like, all right. I mean, the fact that it sounds like the guy who works in finance at a marketing agency, and actually it's this really big, slow, heavy, mournful band. It just made us laugh, honestly, and now we're stuck with it.
I think we find it funny, like the idea of being in a band called Ian.
Yeah.
So Ted and I, whenever we, you know, see someone that we want to sort of mock or something, we call them, say if they're wearing big trousers, we'll call them like Ian trousers or something like that. It's really not a very nuanced joke, but that's our sense of humour. And then so we were like, oh, what do we call the band Ian? That would be funny. Because we couldn't think of a name.
hilarious. We're walking around with Ian.
Yeah. It's like, it's just a funny name. Like Ian, Neil, you know, Gary. No, maybe not Gary. Dave. Neil. I think Neil is a very funny name as well.
Yeah. I saw you guys at the day of the Desert Fest.
Oh yeah.
And instantly went out and bought a t-shirt. And now I like you guys, I find it like somehow quite wonderful when I'm walking around in this t-shirt that just says Ian on it.
Yeah. And I think we were really sort of conscious about not having like, you know, you see all these sort of like logos and everything's very sort of po-faced and serious and black. You know, everyone wears black and sells black t-shirts.
Yeah, so we don't do black t-shirts ever.
Our
biggest seller is the pink one.
Yeah.
I personally think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
I get put off by black t-shirts, but instantly go for, like all my friends wearing orange and white, funny flowery shirt. It says wearing a black vest, but
Yeah, that's right.
I mean,
yeah.
we're hypocrites.
Yeah. So you touched on it then again, like the lyrics. I've got to say, like the lyrics are also what attracted me to you because normally they're so serious and they're about death and love and stuff. But then you come out yum yum, my thinking it all.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's just
that's
wonderful.
Ted.
I tell
Like,
everybody that will
Ted-
listen. I chew everyone's ear off about it.
I think with Ted, I mean, you know, I don't want to speak for him, but he always says he was really self-conscious about writing lyrics, and that
Right.
he, you know, his favourite bands are like Fugazi, and people write really amazing, like really deep political lyrics, and he's like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
And if I can't do that, I'm just going to write about the stuff that I know about and that I care about, and
Yep.
that is, or not even care about, just stuff that I find funny. And so he writes about how much he fucking hates geese, and how much he loves Midsummer Murders.
There's a song on the new record that we're just sort of mixing up at the moment, where he's I need to talk to the
I
mic.
keep forgetting.
No, honestly, don't worry.
He it's about sort of there's loads of lines about, I think it's called like Summer Dads or something like that, and it's just about maybe we haven't titled it yet, but all the lyrics are about sort of men in cargo shorts, and like there's a lyric that's like Summer Dads makes me feel fine. It's just all about wearing like sort of big white New Balance trainers, mowing the lawn, like really enjoying sort of going to Wicks and stuff like that. And then he's got another one about, we've got some personal beef with someone. I'm not going to say exactly who it is, but I think someone famous that's on TV stole a hat of mine. Or rather, I left it and he picked it up, and I've seen him wearing it on TV. I'm fucking furious. And I think he knows. I think he knows, and I know he knows. But there's a song about him stealing my hat. Someone messaged him on Instagram in the band saying, like, "Oh, that's a nice hat. Where'd you get it?" And he was like, "Oh, I got it like at a show." And we were like, "Yeah, fucking likely story." I think Ted calls him like a big bonce liar on the record. I'm not going to say who it is.
He's also got a song about one of his neighbours who was really obsessed with the bin men. So it's provisionally titled Mr. Bins. It probably won't continue to be
I think
called
that's
that.
changed to the wine turtle this morning.
It's a wine.
I think it's something to do with like a turtle going around with like a box of
rosé.
Box of wine in his mouth. I don't know. It's kind of abstract.
Ted is a very funny man.
Oh my goodness! I'm so sorry for that.
Yeah, but when people don't know what the lyrics are, you know, because people come and they cry at our gigs, and we're always like, they don't know the words, do they? Like,
That one's about geese, not the band. The
I really like geese.
you're crying at the line about there being crisps in the sink.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh man! So you mentioned a new record. Then how is that going? What's to do with that? Where are you?
It's recorded, done the first mix. There's some little bits we want to add. There's some little bits of vocals we want to add, non-Ted vocals. So on the last record, Bob did some sort of spoken wordy bits on Selma? No, Manuel. Yeah. Bob's got a really lovely kind of like low voice, and so we're going to do bits with Bob and possibly either me or Anna, not sure which of us yet. And yeah, so it's quite far along, the record. It's slightly different, not like wildly different.
Right.
It's still got like big riffs in there, and some pretty cello bits, but it's just slightly more, I don't know, what's the word?
I'd say it's
Dynamic?
more ambitious, I'd say.
Yeah, some of the songs are sort of more complex,
I don't
maybe.
think we've tried to be more ambitious. I think that's
So
just,
how do you go about the writing process? Is it you have one main song, or do you all just chip in and?
Craig is the main songwriter, composer person, so he'll come with a riff, and he quite often has like the full structure of the song in his head.
Oh wow!
He cannot communicate that to us, which is a source of constant frustration for both him and us.
that's what's going to split the band.
That is what's going to split the band up. Yeah.
Why can't you just get it?
Yeah, no,
He
honestly,
quite often he does writing sessions just with me. Quite often we get together, and because he quite often has very clear ideas about where he wants the cello to go.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, okay, do you want it high, low, smooth, choppy?
Yeah.
I try to get him to give me some adjectives, and then we kind of work with that.
Yeah.
So he and I will write together a bit, and then bring it to practice. have a load of arguments, and somehow stuff just comes out of it.
What I really like is, like, a lot of bands like use things like the cello as just an embellishment,
Yes.
whereas it seems very much like the cello is embedded from yourself. What you
Yeah,
start, it's like it
yeah.
absolutely is almost built around it.
I'd say the songs are written for you in a way.
I wouldn't agree with that, but yeah, you're right that it doesn't, like, it's not just a thing we add on top when the song is done.
Exactly, like a lot of
No, it's part of the writing process. I mean, some of that is to do with the fact that me and Craig were in a band called Tyler in the early noughties together, where I was playing cello.
Okay.
And so we already kind of had, number one, a sense of how a cello can work with heavy music.
Yeah.
But number two, also, we're very familiar with the way each other writes.
Right.
So, I mean, to be fair, when Ian started, he started without me. We're all friends. We're all old friends, right? And it like popped up on Instagram. It was like just after the pandemic, I think, or maybe even during the pandemic.
I think we were going to start it before.
Yeah. And then, like, so it popped up with like an Instagram account, and I instantly messaged Craig, and I was like, why am I not in this band? And he was like, oh no, you are going to be. He said, I just wanted to get it together a bit more before I let you in. I was like, okay,
that wasn't explained to us.
No, of course not. It was just in Craig's head. But like, as soon as I kind of heard what they were doing, I was like, yeah, I'm in this band, right? Like,
yes.
are you nuts?
Not to be, yeah.
I think even if we hadn't wanted you in the band, I think you would have just been.
I would have forced my way in.
Yeah. You'd have just kept turning up.
I just knew. Exactly,
I'm in your band.
Yeah, I knew exactly what it needed
That old
from
Neil
me.
Hamburg,
Yeah.
like prank call, where he calls up some guy who's put like an advert for like join my band, and he's like, I'm in your band. Just keep calling him up. They're like, is it the same guy again? He's like, hey, look, I've got a new bass line for you. I'm so heavy.
Yeah, I would have been like that. Yeah, no, it was just really obvious to me that I should be in the band, and I knew exactly what I was going to do in the band. And it's turned out slightly different than I was expecting it
It's
to.
a lot better band now you're in it.
Well, you were only going for about 3 months, I think, or something.
Yeah, we weren't
you
very
did you did do one gig without me, or 2 gigs without me? You did two, didn't you? You did the one in Exeter and the one at Four Volts. Yeah.
And they weren't very good.
No, I mean I wasn't there, so I didn't hear it. But yeah.
No, they were shit.
But I believe.
Good job you got us in, really, isn't it?
I believe that without me. Yeah.
So, I mean, you must be pleased with the trajectory of the band. I mean, did you ever expect that you'd be on the main stage at ArcTangent?
No, it was bonkers when we got the offer for that, because we'd sort of heard vague whisperings that we might get offered.
Right.
But it was getting quite late in the day, wasn't it? And we were like, maybe it's not going to happen.
Oh, those whispers were misheard.
Yeah, and then when we got the offer through, and it was main stage, we were just like, what? Like,
because I've never been there, I don't think I realised.
So you didn't know what big deal it was because you hadn't seen it. Whereas, like, me and Craig were like, what?
When we got here on Thursday morning, I was just like, what, this one?
Yeah.
Fucking that's massive. And then, because we were on the way here, we played a show on Friday in Camden.
Yeah.
And, I reckon there were probably about 150, maybe.
Yeah,
it was sold out.
Black Heart, which sold out, I think it is. Yeah, 180.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And we were like, as long as there's not fewer people watching us than that, it'll be okay.
We were hoping for like 300 or 400. We were like, we'll be happy with 300 or 400.
It was
yeah, I think
it was genuinely packed.
It was a few thousand.
Oh, easily. I would say easily.
Somewhere between 2,000 and 4,000, I don't know. But like,
my mum is going to be so impressed. I think she's finally going to.
Oh, that's the main thing.
She's going to finally be like, oh,
you made it.
Maybe it hasn't been a complete waste of time this last 44 years.
I had a voicemail from my best mate who couldn't be here.
Yeah.
She was just like in tears, just going, "I'm so proud of you!" Like, and it's it's amazing. And my mum and dad live quite near here, so I don't camp. I get to go and stay with my mum and dad, and they've just been like, they were watching the videos on Friday morning, and they were like they don't particularly like music, but they get it, and
just by the sheer sort of like size of the audience, you can kind of go, oh, I mean, I imagine that's quite impressive. Like, as a parent, you can go,
I think, well, my parents are both musicians as well, so they kind of get it. Like,
Wow.
why not?
my whole family are musicians. My little sister plays in a band as well. She also plays the cello.
Oh wow.
Much better than me, in fact. So if I ever get
goodness.
injured, you can have her.
You've
Yeah.
already got a ready-made
Then
replacement.
she'll
Yeah.
be in the band.
She plays bass as well. So she's and guitar. So she's kind of a triple threat. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And my older sister plays violin and folk bands. My dad's a folk guitarist, and my mum's like
very
a classical
Yeah.
pianist.
Wow, that's
yeah,
very
so-
impressive.
But that's just luck, mate. That's pure luck on my part. I grew up surrounded by musical instruments and like the
Yeah.
encouragement to just do it,
Yeah.
which, I appreciate what a massive privilege that is.
Yeah. I mean, so how did it? I noticed you were on with Coke yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
How did that come about?
Real.
Yeah, so Culp were recording their new album with Wayne Adams, who we recorded our album with.
Right.
We recorded both our albums with, actually.
Yeah.
And they were also on Human Worth, the same label as us. I know they've now moved to Church Road for this new one.
Yeah.
And I'm not actually sure if it was Wayne's suggestion or their suggestion, because we had played with them at New River not that long before.
Yeah.
But they've got their song Ache, which is about a friend of theirs who took their own life.
Oh man.
It's like really meaningful for them.
Yeah.
And they just were like, cello would just be this mournful thing and very different than what they usually sound like,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
So they just kind of sent me a video of them playing the new songs. Obviously, it was recorded at that point. They were like,
Right.
"Can you write some stuff?" So I wrote like 3 or 4 different lines, I think, that I took into the studio and then just played them what I'd done, and we kind of chose which ones and figured it out. And then when they heard that we were playing at ArcTangent and then they got announced, they were like, "Do you want to come and play?" And initially I said no, because I was like, "Oh man, that might be a bit much," like, because I would have just like played the day before.
Yeah.
Is it going to be too overwhelming?
She lost your sister.
Should have asked my sister, yeah. And then I was like, you know what? No, fuck it, absolutely. Why am I saying no to this?
It was incredible.
Oh, I agree. It was absolutely phenomenal.
Thank you.
I mean, it was such a pleasant surprise as well. It was like,
Yeah, because a lot of people kind of haven't heard it yet recorded, so yeah, it's new to people and they weren't
Very,
expecting
very
it. But like they're the loveliest people, Tom and Jade, and we're going on tour with them in September as well. So I'm going to get to play that every night with them.
oh, mate, right. I'm going to
Which
find
is
out where you
great.
play, and I'm going to
Yeah.
get myself some tickets.
Yeah,
Oh, there we can see it.
yeah.
So, you mentioned that you've never been to ArcTangent. Is that because you don't really like the music, or you've never didn't know about it?
I'm not really a festival guy.
Oh, right.
I used to be, maybe when I was younger,
Yeah.
but and also I'm not particularly proactive. So even if I had wanted to come here, I probably wouldn't have come if I wasn't playing.
Oh, right. You wouldn't have come off your own.
Yeah.
You just wouldn't have got round to it.
No. And I
So it's apathy rather than
yes, laziness, apathy, call it what you will. I play in another band with, I don't know if you know TTNG, they're playing later on.
Oh, yes, playing later today, aren't they?
Yeah, so I've been playing in a band with Henry from TTNG for years. We just never do anything. We're like the ultimate procrastinators. We recorded an EP like 5 years ago, and it hasn't got the vocals done on it yet.
Oh, my goodness.
I know. We're going for like a
That's
full
quite
decade.
impressive.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him and his band tonight. And I'm looking forward to seeing Chap Hoyle.
Oh, yeah.
But like, otherwise, I don't really listen to this kind of music. So it's quite nice because I'm just sort of experiencing loads of different stuff.
Yeah, who have you enjoyed so far then?
Shearling were incredible. And I was just really enjoying, is it Catherine Williams, is that her name?
Davis?
David? I can't remember. It's really bad that I can't actually remember her name. She was just playing on the main stage at 12:10 on the Saturday today, just to place it. And she was incredible. I could watch it for about 12-13 minutes before I had to come over. But she sounded
Sorry to
unreal.
draw you away.
No, it's cool because it's going to be really exciting now to explore her stuff.
Go and check her
more.
out, yeah.
She was just, it's making me get a little bit emotional. So maybe it was a good thing.
Oh yeah, that's got to be a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Be a good thing.
Yeah, she sounded amazing.
Oh, brilliant. So what about you, Helen?
So I've got a really annoying clash tonight, which is Chat Pile and Town Portals, both of whom I really love. So I'm going to have to do half one, half the other. And really enjoyed Brew It. Is it Brew It or Brew It last night?
I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it, but yeah, they were
a French band, fantastic. Stand up cellist, literally like standing up.
I was so drunk at that point, I couldn't.
Yeah, no, they were fantastic.
I was
Yeah.
so annoyed.
And Nothing, although I hardly saw any of them, but I'm a big shoegaze fan, so I love Nothing.
Oh, nice.
That was great. Yeah, Believe in Nothing as well were bonkers.
Oh,
Yeah.
And Colt,
They were,
yeah.
Oh,
they
yeah.
were incredible.
And I'm going to go see Jamie Lenman. So Craig and I and Anna all toured with Jamie when he was in Reuben back in the early noughties. So he's
amazing.
yeah.
It'd be good to catch up then.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen him around. I doubt we'll bump into him, but like, nice to see him. Cause I know he usually plays a few Reuben songs when he's in live, so that'd be fun. But yeah, I've like, as I said, I've been to ArcTangent a few times, and I love it. It's just, and I've been singing its praises to you and Ted for a while.
To be honest, as a festival, it's been really nice. Like everyone just seems really friendly. Bands have all been really sort of positive, and most of the ones I've seen, and it just feels like a really nice. I don't want to sound like a wanker, but it's a nice celebration of like this music and the people that are into it.
So I'm with 4 friends of mine came this year, and 3 of them don't normally listen to this kind of music, and they've all said that it's one of the best festivals I've ever been to. They say it's just wonderful, just the atmosphere here. There's just something about it, you just can't really put your finger on it. I just love it to bits.
I think it's to do with the fact that it is a festival, like I was saying earlier, very much for people who are really into the music. It's a music nerds festival.
I agree.
Right?
No
Yeah.
literary
So
things,
the
is
fact,
there?
yeah.
No, there's nothing. If you don't like the music, there's nothing here.
Yeah,
at all.
exactly.
So-
And I think because of that, and the fact that people are so focused on the music and not on the like party stuff, like it becomes very respectful, and people kind of just being really nice to each other, and they're genuinely really excited to be here.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's great, and it's a lovely place to come as a woman, and the fact that it's like it's very queer friendly and all of those.
You can just be yourself,
things.
can't you?
Like,
I mean, everyone, there's no like airs and graces, and there's no like judgment. It doesn't seem to be any judgment. I think that's why I like
Seems like a very inclusive environment, inclusive and sort of accepting of whatever you want to do.
Everyone's quirks, everyone's individuality, I think. So yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. Right, I think I've taken up enough of your time now. Right, so
I know it's just a nice chat, mate.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was wonderful. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.